Nearly 6 months after her death, the family of a Cincinnati school teacher says they don't know how she died, and they don't know if they'll ever get an answer. 9 News reporter Lisa Smith spoke today with the family of Lynn Jackson, and she's live in the newsroom now with the story you'll see only on 9. Lisa?
Well, Carol, Lynn Jackson was a wife, a mother of 2, and a special ed teacher for Cincinnati Public Schools. Family and friends say she had a giving personality and was full of life until February 12th, when her life was cut short.
911 emergency dispatcher, I'm Huff.
Hi, can I have an ambulance here? My wife is not responsive.
9:22 a.m. Sunday, February 12th. When paramedics arrived at the house on Chardon Lane in Springdale, Lynn Jackson was already dead.
Did you roll her over?
I did. I did.
Okay, can you expose her chest and see if her chest is rising and falling up and down? Are you in the same room with her?
It's not.
It's not rising up and
No.
down? Okay, would you like to do CPR? You'll need to get her on the floor on a flat surface.
Springdale police report Lynn Jackson died sometime during the night. Mary Saunders and Martressa Reese are her aunts. They say they've waited 6 months for answers to how Lynn died, and the answers are incomplete. They want closure.
Just that, asphyxiation. I mean, that's all. I mean, her mom needs to know something. I mean, it was her only child. I mean, at least give her something else.
And her children, it's really hard for her children, especially the baby son. I think her oldest son is kind of moving a little bit, but he gets stuck too. They need some answers too.
This week, the Hamilton County Coroner's Office completed the autopsy report. The cause of death is asphyxiation, but the manner of death, meaning whether it was accidental or intentional, is undetermined. Springdale police say they are treating the case as an open death investigation.
We're trying to look at all options, all possibilities, keep our minds open to any possibility, and we'll let the evidence and the witnesses take us where this is going to take us.
The voice on the 911 calls is Jesse Jackson Jr., Lynn's husband and a local attorney. The couple, married less than 2 years, had a domestic dispute the day before Lynn's death. It led to this 911 call.
Send someone right away, please. Send someone right away. She's hitting me.
There were no charges in that matter. However, Jesse Jackson Jr. is facing multiple charges in Butler County of theft and money laundering. Last week, he pled not guilty.
Now, this is not a homicide investigation, so we want to emphasize that Jesse Jackson Jr. is not a suspect in this case. We did reach out to Jesse Jackson's attorney for comment. He had none. Meanwhile, the case remains in the hands of the Springdale Police Department, the Hamilton County Coroner's Office, and the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office as family and friends continue to wait for answers. Carol?